Yo, what up guys, it's your boy Williams Fitness back again with another video. So, we are now 5 weeks out, and as promised, I said I'd only do one video, one update a week leading up to the Mr. Olympia. So I'm going to kick it off with Shawn Rhoden, only for the simple fact that he did drop some backshot updates the other day. I don't know if this is just another attempt to try and get back to the Olympia. And well aware that the petition is obviously still on the rise, I can't see it ever happening. So we will just skip over Shawn Rhoden. There's just nothing more to talk about. I just can't see it ever happening. So I'd rather just skip over it, move past it, and then move on to everybody else that is actually going to be there. I don't want to drag this video out for you. So straight on from Shawn, we'll move straight to Dex. Now obviously Dex got in a bit of a spat and a beef the other day with Ronnie Coleman. I wouldn't really call it a beef, to be fair. Dexter basically said, Luke, in his honest opinion, he thought that, Ronnie should chill. Just go and watch that video rather than me dragging it out. But Dexter's looking in sick condition still after his Tampa Pro. It's going to be very interesting to see if he does break top 5, which I believe he will do. I think he, in my humble opinion, he should be a top 3 contender. But it will be very, very close for Dexter this year. And I honestly, genuinely think next year he will struggle to break a top 5 finish. And that's just going on the premise that look how far everybody else has come along. Yes, Dexter still looks good, but he is not his former self. He can't get better and better. He can only, everybody peaks and then everybody falls. So moving on from that, we move straight over to Akeem smashing some shoulders. Now, Akeem is, how can I put it? He reminds me of Rolly quite a bit. He's got a lot of size to him. Obviously, he's not as big as Rolly. He's got the big back, big arms, big quads. But the conditioning's never always there enough. He never dials it in enough. I'm not even too sure who Akeem's coach is, to be honest. But I do think he needs more help in other areas. But he is, I think I'd put Akeem down as like maybe 7th, 8th place. But he always makes it to the stage every year, so you can't fault Akeem for that. He does bring a good package. Sometimes it's not enough to rank higher, but hopefully he can move forward from that and bring something better each time. Now I will skip over Brandon quickly, for the simple fact that he's dropped some really good HD pictures the other day, with SciTech Nutrition. I'm not sure when these pictures were taken. That's the problem with a lot of these things that people post on social media. We don't know when they were actually filmed, when the photographs were taken. I mean, I presume these were taken a while ago for the simple fact that if it's to do with SciTech, these images have got to be going through a process before they send them back to Brandon. So I'm guessing this maybe a couple of weeks ago, maybe. I'm not sure. But I've got Brandon down as my number 1 pick this year. Then we've got Max Charles. I love Max Charles because he just looks like a sick dude, honestly. He's just like one of those dudes you follow on social media you could just probably kick it with. But again, him and Akeem bring similar sort of package each year. I've got probably Max down at probably 8th, maybe 9th. I'd toss it up between him and John De La Rosa and Akeem for a battle over 7th place. And I'd maybe even throw Juan in there if Juan doesn't play 6th. Then that's just my pick. Now, moving on from Max Charles, we've got Nathan Dash. Now, Nathan has dropped some posing update pictures. He's doing, obviously, the lat spread, abs, midsection, most muscular. And he just smashes these out. Bit of side chest in there as well. I don't think he looks as good as he did when he was prepping for... when he was competing against Hadi. But again, he's still got 5 weeks to go, so maybe he's still not dialing in the diet that much just yet, just to keep the muscle bellies fuller for longer. But I've got Nath down as a 6th place. 5th, maybe 6th place this year. I think he will place a little bit higher this year. I think he has come a long way, regardless of his issues on social media and whatever's going on with his police reports and allegedly selling steroids or whatever's going on. That's by the by. We're just covering the update on the Olympia and that's it. So again, what do you guys think? Obviously I shout out these placements. Do you agree with the places I say? Last week we dropped a list. A lot of you dropped your list of your top 5. Let's do 5 to 10. Who have you got placed from 5 to 10? That's an interesting list I'd like to see from you guys, because we always pick who the favourites are, but who have you got for the bottom 5, and in what order from what we've seen up to date? Now from that, we've got, obviously, Rolly dropped this picture and he just looks fucking insane. It's not even human, Rolly isn't. I don't know what sort of genetics he's got, but I mean, I don't know if he's taking trend from the dinosaur era or what the fuck he's on, but Jesus Christ, this guy is an absolute animal. And I know I've said it a lot, but you know, the guys from Kuwait always hype them up a lot before the show, and then when it comes to show day, it's never that great. This happened a lot with Big Ramy. It has happened with Rolly before, but Rolly has come through the trenches. Rolly each year has done better and better and better. And the same with Brandon now as well. And I have got Ahmed Ashkanani next, just because he's another Kuwait guy. He dropped some posing pics in the famous mirror. And I thought, you know, rather than just do the men's open, I'll just throw Ahmed Ashkanani in there, just because he looks sick. He is one of my favourite 2-1-2 guys, probably of all time. And obviously, you know, a lot of guys love flex, but I just think he does bring a fantastic package. And I'd quite like to see him on stage, maybe next to Hadi, if Hadi would do a 2-1-2 again. I think that would be a pretty sick competition, with flex as well. But I just wanted to throw him in there just because he did drop these updates, and I think he was due the props for it. So moving on from that, obviously we've got to touch on the OG, Mr. Phil Heath. Obviously keeps dropping update clips of training, which he never does. However, Phil is pushing a brand. Phil is pushing his new supplement brand. So there is a reason why he keeps posting these updates. Maybe he might turn up at the Olympia. But don't forget, a lot of these clips we're getting, he's tagging his new supplement brand in. He's posting a lot and going live a lot on the new supplement brand Instagram page to obviously get the likes up on there, to get the brand out there. It's good, very good marketing, very, very good marketing, because Phil knows he never posts that many updates. It's hardly ever you see Phil training and posting this frequently as well, especially this far out from the Olympia. It was very rare for us as bodybuilding YouTubers for us to get images and clips of Phil. We'd used to have to go around third parties when he was on meet and greets and pull clips from here, there and everywhere. So, honest opinion, I don't think he's going to be there. I genuinely don't think he's going to be there. He does look in good shape. I don't think he looks 5 weeks out yet, but Phil has got his diet dialed in that well, that we have seen pictures before where he was, say, 4 weeks out. And we saw Ramy 4 weeks out, and Ramy peaked too soon. Phil was still dialing in the diet, probably reducing the carbs slightly day by day. And obviously sodium levels, etc. So it's a possibility. I wouldn't rule it out. I just can't see it happening. Sean's definitely not going to fucking be there. Big Ramy's wishing on a prayer if he thinks he's getting a special invite for doing absolutely fuck all for a year. And that's the bottom line. And I'm sorry to all the Big Ramy fans, he hasn't done anything to deserve being on that stage in the last year. That's the rules. It's as simple as that. Do I agree if Cedric could get on stage? To be honest, I'm on the fence with that, because yeah, I do understand he's, you know, the role and the job he's in is a very serious role. Obviously, he can't take time away from that to compete on stage to get the points. So the gesture was there and made by the Olympia so he could compete. And it's not just for him. Don't forget, the tickets are down as well. So obviously Cedric brings his own fans with him. It also brings more light to the stage because there's another good competitor going. So I think that was more of a marketing move. I don't think it was anything to do with, you know, AMI trying to help a guy out. I think it was AMI thinking, shit, our ticket sales are down. Oh, well, we can invite this guy and we can use this reason. I don't think they're going to invite Big Ramy. I genuinely don't think he deserves to be on the stage. I don't care if he's come second. It's fucking irrelevant. The points are the points. You compete and you earn your place on that stage. To say Ramy should be on that stage this year would be complete and utter bullshit, because that's taken away from the other guys that have competed and earned the points to be there. So no, I don't think Ramy should be there. I do wish he could be. Don't get me wrong, I would be a complete and 100% hypocrite if he went on that stage, because I would love for him to be on that stage this year. However, I don't think he's earned the right to be on that stage this year. That's just my opinion. In fact, that's not even an opinion, that's just the rules. It's as simple as that. So, I mean, what do you guys think with the whole big Ramy, Cedric invitation thing? I was going to do a video on the Cedric thing, but by the time it had come out, there was 12 videos online anyway, and I just didn't see the point. So drop a comment below. I want to know your top 5 worst places from obviously 6th to 10th. Who do you think is going to place where? Do you think Cedric deserved his invitation? Do you think Big Ramy will get one? And do you think Big Ramy deserves one? Drop a comment below. I've been Williams Fitness. You've been you. Peace.